B-More is 92Q.com, real exclusive one right here. Like, I'm proud, I'm honored to be doing this one because this is not a person that's like this new in this game. This is a person that I actually grew up on, you know what I mean? Listening to the records. Very unique rhyme scheme, very unique, one of a kind, I would say. I know you had to hear that before, but we got Freeway in the building, man.
Yeah, what's up with y'all?
Man, Freeway, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here, man.
Ramadan?
Yeah.
Last week?
Yeah, ended on the 15th.
Muslim. So, have you been Muslim, you know, your whole life?
Since I was like 12 or 13.
What got you into that?
Once I was old enough to decipher what's religion for myself, Islam just made sense to me. You know, there was no blind following. It's, you know, nothing mysterious. You know, everything is right there for you. You know?
Can you give me some tips on it? Because I got a friend that's Muslim, and you know, when I was growing up in high school, I really didn't understand it. You know, he was fasting, and he never. Yeah. I respect the no pork because, you know, a pig doesn't sweat, has no pores, it's poison. But can you give me a few tips on how you would convert somebody into being Muslim?
I mean, Allah makes Muslims. Like, we can't convert people into being Muslim. You know, Allah is the one who makes Muslims, but you can encourage people. And the best way to encourage people, if you're a Muslim, is through your character and how you interact with people. You know, a Muslim is someone that's caring. A Muslim is someone that give good advice to people. A Muslim is someone that give you their last. You know, a Muslim is someone that has good mannerisms. You know, he's a man of God, and when you deal with him, when you interact with him, if he's doing his job, you can feel it. You can feel the vibe.
How do you feel about the way I feel our country views Muslims? I feel like they try to, you know, paint this picture that, you know, Muslims, they're Muslim, you know, terrorists.
Yeah, you know, there's people that don't have a full understanding of the religion. You know, it's so much negativity going on, and so much negative light put on Islam just because a few extremists and a few different groups are doing crazy stuff, you know, and that's not from Islam. Islam is a peaceful religion. Islam is about non-violence. Islam is about treating people how you want to be treated, you know, and just like in any other thing, it's corruptness in it, you know, and that's where the terrorists are coming from. But that does have nothing to do with the pureness of the religion, you know.
It seems pure, man. What's the diet like? I know it's no pork, but
yeah, it's no pork. You know, you're supposed to eat halal, and halal is a certain way that the Prophet ate, peace be upon him. The way they slaughter the animal, like they kill an animal, whereas though the animal doesn't even know that they're about to be killed, so they could be at ease when they die.
Oh, wow.
So it don't be no stress put into your system, you know. And it's a certain way that you drain the blood out the animal and everything. And it's healthier for
it's that deep.
Yeah, it's that deep.
So no pork. What are we eating now? Goat, lamb.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't eat beef or chicken or anything. This has been about for the past 6 or 7 months. But before that, you can eat goat, lamb, you know, chicken, steak, beef, you know, whatever, as long as it's halal.
Okay.
And halal means that it's killed, and then the main thing when they kill an animal, they say Bismillah in the name of Allah.
Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Okay. Bismillah. That's dope, man. Now, I know you you know, you're out here. You got the health situation right now. You're looking for a kidney.
Yeah.
How you been dealing with that mentally, man?
The great thing about Islam is, you know, I know that Allah is not gonna put nothing on me that I can't handle. You know, so that's the mindset I had going into it. Like when I first found out about it, that's the mindset that I had. And, you know, I'm good. I'm dealing with it, man. I'm blessed to be here because it could have went any way. Like, you know, I gotta do dialysis 3 times a week, 4 hours a day. You know, but I'm still able to do my job. I'm still here with y'all. You know, I just finished an incredible album. Get ready to drop it.
Yes.
This Friday.
Yes.
You know, dropped 2 singles. Everyone's loving it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm blessed, man. You gotta take the good with the bad.
You do, man. You do, man. And speaking of the album, how do you feel this album will connect with the shift that we've been seeing in hip hop? You know, me coming up, Stay Prop was everything.
Yeah.
Like Freeway, seriously. and I'm from the Midwest. You guys are Philly.
Yeah.
But
where you from?
I'm from Ohio, Cincinnati.
I got a lot of love and a lot
y'all
of
got
people in Ohio too.
Bro, I remember the clothes, and you guys would have the inside pockets.
Yeah.
You know, to put the stash, and you know what I mean? It was that energy. But you got this rhyme scheme with this shift of hip hop that's like, are their ears open enough for it?
I mean, I know my core fan base is always gonna be there for me, you know. And when you make music, you supposed to elevate and you supposed to be better than what you were in the past, you know. And I feel as though I did a good job of that. You know, I feel as though I did a good job of making music that not only my core fan base will love, but the new generation will love too. You know, and I got a few features that I know they love, like number one, I got Lil Uzi on the album.
Yeah,
you know,
straight up, straight
Philly,
up.
That's my little bro. You know, got a lot of love for him.
Straight
got
up.
a crazy joint on there. You know, I got a
Did
joint.
you dumb it down like when you did Uzi? Because you know, Uzi, I don't really want to say he's got to dumb down stuff, but he's just different.
Yeah, he was actually spitting on this joint, like in his bag. So y'all, yeah, like we was neck and neck on the bars for the bars.
Who produced neck and neck?
Yeah, y'all gonna know.
Who produced it?
My man Trife from the West Coast. You know, I did some work with him on a couple independent albums that I put out. He got some heat.
Okay. Who else feature wise we got on this album?
I got Faith Evans on the album. I got Jada Kiss on the album. I got Fat Joe on the album. I got Lil Wayne on the album.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah, man, Wayne got a crazy joint on there called Blood Pressure.
When did y'all record this? Because it seemed like Lil Wayne has just disappeared.
No, Wayne my bro. You know, we got a good relationship. So, you know, we got it done.
Any state prop? Any beans? Young Guns?
Yeah, no, they not on this project, but we've been cooking up some stuff. So
okay.
Yeah, look forward to it. You know.
Okay, now, you know, speaking of beans and the whole situation, what about with Meek Mill? Like, would you ever do any collaborations with Meek Mill, being that he's from Philly, but you know he had that situation with Beans?
Yeah, Meek my brother, man. You know, I got a lot of love for Meek, and you know, I feel like that situation with Beans and Meek is happened, is over with. You know, it's the past, man. Hopefully they can iron it out. And you know, I know when I talk to Mac ain't worried about that shit. So, you know. Yeah. Hopefully they can iron it out and we can move on, man, for the city one time, you know, because
y'all winning.
They was alright before that, you know, so.
Y'all winning, man.
Yeah, we definitely
Super Bowl champs.
You see my Sixers, like, we ain't pull it off, but we had y'all fighting for a second. You know, so Philly, it's a good time. Like the energy in the city with the Super Bowl, we won the Super Bowl, and with how good the Sixers are right now, and with me putting out a new album, it's almost similar to when I came with the first album and AI and the Sixers was doing their thing and the city was lit, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good time, man, for Philadelphia.
What the hell, like, inspired you to come up with this rhymes? Like, your rhyme scheme is like no other, man. I know this is not the first time you heard it.
Yeah.
Like, it's
a
you got
blessing,
your own
man.
thing.
It's a blessing, because I didn't do nothing. Like, ain't like I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make this crazy rhyme scheme up. That's the way it came out. But you know what I will say? Coming up, I was around so many dope rappers, like just like a lot of them didn't make it to be successful, but it was so many dope rappers that I was coming up with, just being in Philadelphia and just being in the mix of the hip hop scene when I was younger. And I feel as though all of that brushed off on me too. You know what I'm saying? To make me the artist that I am today. Are we gonna get that type of rhyme scheme on this album? Oh, most definitely. How many tracks we got? Because I've been interviewing these artists. 13. Man. Thank you. Yeah. Because what's the deal with these artists now? It's like 4. I'm gonna give you 4 tracks. I'm gonna give you 7 tracks an album. Like, is it a streaming thing where they want to get the money off the streams and want to put out too much? Or? I mean, I don't know. I know the cap is 10 songs. If you do more with anything after that, you don't get paid for it. So a lot of people is probably like, man, I ain't doing this shit if I ain't getting paid for it. But you know, I got a passion for the music. Straight up. And I feel like I gotta give my fans, especially it's been a minute since I put out an album on a major on this platform, so I feel as though it's important for me to give them a nice, substantial amount of music. You know.
Straight up. Now you are from Philly. We're in Baltimore. So what's your love like? What's the love like you get here in Baltimore?
Oh man, I get a lot of love from Baltimore, all the way from the beginning till now. You know, I got people that I really care about in Baltimore. You know, and it's just always been love, man. You know, I come out here to support. I did a few kidney walks out here. You know, did a couple marches out here. You know, I got a lot of love for Baltimore.
Straight up and down, man. Now, what do you? You know, we got to talk about this Freeway. This just happened yesterday, man. What are your thoughts on the state of hip hop right now, man? We see XX, you know, Xxxtentacion get gunned down. Yeah. Then another artist out of Pittsburgh get gunned down.
Yeah, I just heard about the other boy that got killed earlier today. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. Like, these kids is out here killing each other, man. And young boy was 20.
Yeah.
He didn't even really get to see nothing.
He was just getting started.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, it's senseless. Like, whoever killed him gonna wind up getting caught and going to jail for the rest of their life. So there's 2 lives lost. You know, not to mention all the people that's hurt and families. And then, you know, the young boy, I'm pretty sure he was successful. He probably was taking care of a few people.
X?
Yeah, X.
Oh yeah, X was popping. He was popping.
Yeah, I know he was popping, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he probably had a few people that he was taking care of, like families, people that work with him, their families, like, you know what I'm saying? And now he's gone, and it's a loss for nothing.
Yeah, man. State of hip hop, you know. Hopefully we can bring that natural sound back, man. What's the album called?
Think Free.
Think Free.
Yes, sir.
And what all producers do we have on this album?
I work with a lot of producers, like from the city, from Philly, and just people that I've been working with. You know, when the whole Rockefeller split came, I was able to maintain a successful independent career. And you know, I've been working with a few producers throughout that journey, so I made sure that I showed them love on this project.
We got Swizzy. We got anything from Swizzy on it?
It's not really no real big name producers on the project.
So you like those are artists that are on the producers that are on the come up?
Yeah, like I said, it was people that I've been working with throughout my journey with the independent career. So now I'm back with The Rock. I wanted to make sure that I showed them some love on the first project.
Okay. All right, shout that name out one more time, man.
I got my man DJ Skiz on the production. I got my man Trife on the production. I got Biz and EST on the production. Got Scolito and S Frank on the production. I told you, like, my man Trife from the West Coast, I got him on production. Yeah, the album lit, it's crazy. Lit.
And when we dropping?
June 22nd, this Friday.
This Friday, man. Y'all go cop that. I'm looking forward to it, Freeway.
Yes, sir.
Huge fan. I remember you doing your thing on the Chappelle show.
Yeah, I just,
you know what I mean?
Crazy thing, I was just with Dave last week in Baltimore. He had a show out here.
What?
Yep, and I came out here, came to support him at the show. Then we hung out later on that night. It was a good night, man.
Dave's trying to, I'm hearing he's trying to like push to legalize weed in Maryland. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, it's good, man.
You smoke?
I'm with legalizing it.
We're gonna keep it like that. Okay, man, y'all go cop this album real quick before we get up out of here, man. Explain some of the jewelry, man. God, I'm trying to read it.
NRC, New Rothschilds, that's my crew. You know.
Okay.
Team Early, you know that been a crew. Team Early. And Cash on Delivery, you already know what that's about.
Oh, Cash on Delivery.
Yeah.
Okay, can we get some bars, please, man? Please.
Oh man.
Can I get 8? 8. Can I get 8? Freeway, let me get 8.
Flamethrower. I'm a bitter rap legend in a Range Rover. Put the 6 and the 7 up my blessings. Mess with his pressure, so check his vitals. North Philly icon, built for survival. I'm a dine to be wine everywhere that I go. Hit damn for the gold, but the Thobes is from Cairo. When God made me, he broke the mold.
Yeah. He already gave me 8, like 7.5, 8, but 8.
I mean, what you asked for, man.
Everybody in the building, man. It's the Q, man.
Early. Think Free.